Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name is Chief Dog 74, and let's get into this one then. So here we go then, back at it again with some more Need for Speed content. And of course, there's been an update since the last time I posted a video. And that's of course the update focused mainly around Porsche. They've got a new event to celebrate Porsche. A track's been taken over and like customized all with like Porsche advertising and stuff to celebrate the 75 years of them making cars and being in business or whatever. And yeah, I thought therefore it's fitting that we make a Porsche car today, because of course you can see by the title probably that we're going to be customizing and making a Porsche. Of course, last time out we made another S-Class car, being the Murcielago here. I know it's a bit weird making like another S-Class car after I've just made this one, but if you want to do all of the challenges and unlock all of the cars, you need to have like different brands in different classes, different classes, and even different like styles, like drifting or like racing or off-roading, stuff like that. But today this one's going to be another road car to celebrate Porsche. And of course, we also have to address that I've also got a new car for free in this game, because I played a lot of the last game. In fact, I got the Platinum Trophy for it. And therefore it gives you the McLaren F1, which was a DLC car that you had to buy, and I did buy it. And it had this crazy cool body kit that you can unlock. And now in this game, the McLaren F1 is free. Not free, sorry, you have to buy it with in-game credits rather than actual money. But if you played Heat, then you got this car for free with this wrap, and then you can take the wrap off and you can customize it and whatnot. So I probably will eventually customize this and make this my S-Class car for McLaren, for racing that is. This is a very cool gift from the Unbound team, and it was a car that I was going to use anyway and eventually buy, so the fact that I got it for free is great. Another thing to also talk about, of course, is today is the 17th of August, so it's the day, at least for the UK, where you get your A-level results and college results if you went to college like I did. And I can say I got a distinction in my course for graphic design, so I'm very happy, and that means that I can go to the uni of my choice. So congratulations to anyone else out there who's also done very well in their respective courses and is able to go on to uni, or just have good grades for another job or an apprenticeship or whatever you're doing. Congratulations, and if you didn't get the right results, then don't worry. You'll be able to find a different pathway to whatever you want to do. But today we don't need any results and grades to customize and make a car. We're going to be customizing this one today, the GT3 RS Porsche 911. I thought it was good to at least customize one Porsche car in this update, and this one you can get for drifting 300 seconds in a Porsche. And even though I don't own any Porsches at all, if you just do the playlist which gives you Porsches, then you can just do that. So I'm going to show me unlocking the new car, of course, which is the Taycan, in this video as well. It's another Porsche, of course, and you have to do the Porsche Unleashed playlist 3 times, I think. So yeah, I've done it twice. That's how I unlocked this car with the rented Porsche cars that you get. Yeah, so we're gonna complete that and get the Taycan unlocked so I can buy it if I want. I don't think I will. I mean, I might do, because it is really interesting how they've done like the performance upgrades for it. Like, it doesn't use well, let me show you actually. As an example, you've got like the induction ECU, the fuel system, exhaust, stuff like that. In the electric cars, they don't have them, and nitrous is swapped out for like boost or something, like like an electrical boost. You do have the ECU again, because an ECU is still a vital part of an electric car, but I think there's like a motor and stuff like that, and they've even made like their own graphics for it, which I didn't actually think they'd go as far to do if they were to add fully electric cars. Um, so yeah, it's actually quite interesting. So maybe I'll buy it just for the sake of having an electric car, or maybe I'll wait until they add some more ones, assuming that they do, because it'd be a bit weird just to do it for like the different parts for one car, rather than bothering to do it on multiple different cars. Another cool thing that happened in between episodes is I also unlocked in the last season. Is it a season? I don't know what to call it. But in the last season sort of thing, I did unlock at the level 50 tier. Your tier's been reset, of course, for this new update, and I'm guessing until the next update, which will probably be in a month, more than a month actually, 2 months probably, I'd assume. So they give you 2 months to unlock the S. I don't know if it's an S or not, but the car basically in the list. And yeah, I unlocked the Dodge, which of course I already had and made a video customizing, but I basically just ported over all of the livery and the performance for it. So now I have 2 Porsches, and probably actually I'm just going to sell this one, because there's not a whole lot of point in having 2. So that's the new one, and then that is the old one, which I've now just sold. So there we go. No longer have 2 Porsches. 2 Porsches? Two Vipers. You can't actually customize this car, like if I show you it, and you use the body kit. So this is the original, and then I just added my own livery onto it, which makes it so that it's no longer like it's a customized kit apparently. But as you can see, you can't customize any of it apart from the wheels and the license plate. So that is a bit annoying, but it makes sense, I guess, because it would be a bit glitchy perhaps if you were slapping together pieces from different body kits, from extreme body kits that is. But it does look cool. Anyway though, towards the actual point of this video, we have to go ahead and of course buy the new car that I've unlocked. I think I will eventually make this car, this Porsche, which I used in the last game in Heat. I think I will make that car my drift car for S-Class. Though I'm not entirely sure yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know yet. But anyway, as I've been saying, the focus of today's video is buying this car for 180 grand. Not much of a dent into my bank account, seeing as I've got 7 million, because money is a lot easier to make now in the game. Yeah, let's just go ahead and see what body kits it has. So it's got one from Porsche, and it's got another one from Porsche, which makes it extremely wide, which is interesting. I'll have to see what I think about that one, but we start off with the hood, of course, like usual, and there's 2 options. All the customization options from Porsche. No, there are a few Speed Hunters ones as well, apparently. But yeah, let's have a look then. So we got this one, which adds more vents into it, and also moves the... No, it doesn't. That is a weird little hole it just makes there. And you got like the clean look as well. I think I want to make this car like an extreme race car, so we'll put these vents in here. Headlights, we can't actually change them. You can change the color of them though, but I don't really want to do that, at least not yet. Or actually, no, I think we should actually, because we can make them yellow, like they do on most of the race cars that they use. They often make the headlights yellow, so we'll do that. Few bumper options, including this one, which looks a bit weird in my opinion. Does add some more lights to the car there. You got this one, which is a bit more of a cleaner look, and then the Speed Hunters one, which is Getting a bit interesting there. Honestly, I think I like the stock like diffuser, not the diffuser, front bumper the most. It's because I'm seeing the diffuser in the back of the car for some reason, through the body. But oops. But yeah, I just want to stick with the front bumper that they've already given us, and then we'll probably add some good some sort of good splitter onto here. I think this one works well. So again, because this is a race car, we're going to add a lot of carbon. I think I don't want the full swoopy ones. I think I want the dual ones. So we'll equip those. Front fenders, we've got the extreme wide body, and then we've got like the carbonized ones, I think. I think I'm going to have to go for the extreme body. Even though it does reduce the amount of carbon on the car, most race cars seem to be wide bodies, so we will follow suit and equip a wide body for this car. Equip the carbon mirrors just to add more accents of black. Side skirts, getting a few options. That's an interesting one actually. We can make it carbon, or we can add like a bolted on kit. I think I do want to go for the Speed Hunters one actually. I think the little indent is a bit more interesting, so go ahead and equip that. And then more options back here. What does this actually do? It just makes the vents on the inside a bit different, but we're going to go for the wide body option, of course. And then spoiler, you can remove it, which doesn't actually look as bad as I thought it was, but we're definitely not going to do that. You can add a ducktail to it, you can add another massive Porsche spoiler, or a coloured Porsche spoiler, and then there's a few performance ones like that. I think we're going to go for the big Porsche one, to increase that downforce all the way up. Tail lights, you can't actually customize them apart from darkening them, which I don't really want to do because it's a race car that we're going for. Rear bumper, there's a few options here. We got this normal one, of course. This like really cut up one. It looks more like an Aston Martin for some reason in my mind. Also moves the exhaust up a bit, and then you got this this one which changes the lights a little bit, but I think I still want to stick with the regular one actually. A lot of the time for this car, for some reason, I'm finding I like the regular stuff, but I suppose that's not an issue. Just goes to show that this car is already a pretty good looking car. I think I want the ones that stick out a little bit, but not too far out. So that's I think a good middle ground. And then we're probably going to add a good massive diffuser on there with plenty of little aerodynamic parts to increase aerodynamics, of course. And that is the customization for this car, so not too bad. I mean, there's been better cars with more customization, but there's also been worse. We're gonna slam the car all the way down, and then add. I think this car needs a little bit of camber. Up to there, I think works best. And then for the paint and wrap, I wonder if I paint this car. Okay, yeah, no, it does keep the thing on. Orange is actually a really cool colour for this car. I didn't actually think about doing orange, but you could do if you wanted. I think I want to do this Porsche in yellow. I think the Porsche in this yellow looks incredible with the gloss paint finish. I was considering maybe metallic, maybe satin metallic. Carbon's a bit weird, and matte carbon is too. I don't really ever really like using those ones, and then these are just extra weird. Chrome makes it look gold, which yeah, don't do that, please. But a nice gloss, I think that works incredibly well. and for reference, this is the it's sort of in between yellow and orange, and you can see there that's how you get that color. So there you go, apply it on a new design, and now we're going to go back on ahead and change the wheels and license plates to more fit the car. So I'll see you guys once I've done that. Alright, so here is the license plate here, the GT3 RS, or with a 5 as I've just put it. Didn't really know what to do with this license plate because didn't really have a lot of yellow stuff for it. And then these are the wheels, so I just equipped the what's its name? One of the default Porsche ones. It's just in black, and I thought that looked quite cool. I did think about sticking with the yellow calipers, but in the end decided to go for Brembo with the red ones to make it look more like a race car, and then equipped these tyres as well. So there you go then, just going to save this now. There we go, and driving effects, hopefully I have a good yellow one. Do have plenty on store, so I'll let you know when I find a, well, this will probably be a pretty good one if I can't find anything else better, but we'll have a look. I did actually find one which was pretty good, and that's the gold lining one. I can't remember which ones you get from the past and which ones you don't and stuff like that, so hopefully you guys have this one if you're trying to follow along and make it, but if not, then just use perhaps cloaked yellow if that's a default one. I don't remember which ones are default and which ones aren't. Samples, I've never really used any of these, but maybe we should use them. Paddle seems pretty cool. 8-bit doesn't sound great. Bass is a bit weird. Grit's a bit weird. Hydraulics is alright. Tech's not really. Yeah. Creature's very weird. Freeze a bit weird. And Mad Scientist is okay. I'm actually going to put Paddle on. I never really ever done a sample, but, you know, change it up. We could put an underglow on it, like a yellow step, or a solid yellow underglow, or apparently it's a wave yellow, which is... Alright, of course, there's new objectives in the link-ups. So if you do 5 of the honk objectives, you get a wave yellow. But I don't have that, unfortunately. And even if I did, I don't think I want to put a what's its name? An underglow on this car. Performance though, and I've already had a sneak peek of the performance for this car, and apparently it's not great in terms of acceleration for any part of its any part, like low speed and high speed, but apparently it is incredibly good around corners. So maybe we can make some time up for it, and I'll try and choose a playlist which is a bit more suited to corners, to perhaps put it in a bit of a better light. But there's probably not really a playlist just for corners. You're gonna eventually expose the truth of how this car operates. But I actually really love the look of how we made this car. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, let me just go ahead and put the performance parts in, and then I'll come back to you guys with how you can do it yourself. This build is from Kingdom Heart as well, which again he's done plenty of stuff for us, so very grateful for him. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, so we are back. We have customized the car. We've also put the performance parts in now, and let me go through what has been recommended for this car then. So you want to add in the first engine, so you start off with this one, click one to the left, and you get the 450 brake horsepower 3.5 litre V6. So pretty cool, we've got a V6 in this car. As for the parts, you want to put in the Pro Induction, the Pro ECU, the Pro Fuel System. Leave the exhaust as Sport. The Super Dual Turbocharger. Leave the nitrous as the Sport version. Put in the Elite suspension for the road. Keep the brakes at Elite. Keep the brakes at Super. Put on the tyres for grip. I accidentally bought these tyres for road, but then I realised that was the wrong ones. So make sure you put in tyres for grip. Keep the clutch at Elite. I mean, you can't really do anything else with it. 7-speed gearbox, so the super gearbox, and the Elite differential. And I put in nitrous grip and nitrous drift. And then handling, you need to put it to 95% grip. 1 click for the downforce, like away from high. And then steering sensitivity said doesn't really matter, but I've put it the same as his, which is right here. So, and then you also recommended to turn drift entry off for this car. So, there we go. That is the car all customized. That is the car made. We are going to drive out in it, but I am just going to quickly do the Taycan thing and show me unlocking it. So I'll just show you the end of each race, and then yeah, we can go ahead and test out this car and see what it's like. So yeah, back in a bit. Oh, something else I also forgot to show you guys is, of course, we do have the new speed pass, which yeah, makes a lot of noise going through it, but the car that you get for getting to level 50. So of course last time it was the Dodge Viper, which I've sold my old one and kept in this new one. This time you will get the 911 Carrera S97, which you get completely for free, and then you get this insane body kit, which adds like a transparent back end and like exposes a lot of the stuff. You've got inductions and exhausts and all sorts of parts flying out the car, and then the front's pretty tame actually, to be fair, but yeah, so you'll get this car if you get to level 50. That's about as far as I recommend. I mean, unless you like some of this clothing and like wheels and underglows and all of this stuff, then feel free to go for them. But the main reward you're going to want is at level 50, and that is, or tier 50 should I say, and that is the car. So yeah, anyway, cutting to the Porsche Unleashed event now. Something I also forgot to do was to do the exhaust sound. That's it, because I often now wait until I change the engine before doing that. So let me quickly do that and I'll show you how it sounds. Okay, so here's how I've made my car sound. Pretty neat. Decided for once to actually muffle the turbo, because I mean, I have heard Porsches, like when I've gone to British touring car events, they have like a Porsche Cup. So I have heard Porsche race cars, and I don't ever remember hearing them with like a turbo stutter. So that's why I muffled it. But usually I would put it exposed, but I don't remember ever hearing an exposed Porsche turbo, so decided to do that. But yeah, anyway, for real, this time we are going to the Porsche Unleashed event. That's race 1 done. Race 2's done, and now we actually get to drive the Taycan, so beautiful. Oh, just gonna miss out here on the end for this race, but there you go, that is me done with the Porsche Unleashed playlist. Done it all 3 times, so I get the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, which is the car we've just raced. As you can see, I also won the playlist, so I got even more money, which I didn't really need, but there you go. And yeah, there you go, that's the Porsche unlocked. Of course, Porsche Unleashed is a name for one of the old Need for Speed, should I say. So there's a pretty cool throwback, but unfortunately that's a bit before my time. Nonetheless, so we're now going to try out this car in an S-Class playlist. Whether it's in this lobby or not is another question entirely, because it's very hard to get into S-Class playlists nowadays with link-ups and just other playlists being more popular and stuff like that. So there you go, you're gonna have to hope and pray, but I'll find one eventually, and when I do, I'll see you guys there. Okie dokie, here we go. It is time for the race. Somehow, on the first time of asking, I did actually get an opponent, though there is only one of them, and they're in the Dodge reward that you got for last season's pass, so they've obviously played the game a fair amount, but they're not starting? I know that they didn't pick the... They didn't pick their car, but I thought they would have set off? What are they doing? That's not what I meant to put. Brilliant. Okay, so the guy's AFK. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the playlist then. Cool. Didn't really get left much of a choice, but okay. Well, oh, okay. The link ups ended. That's quite good. Then that means there'll be more people. Okay, let's try that again then. Alright, attempt number 2, and we actually have another opponent. That's a good start, and they're in the DeLorean, so it'd be interesting to see how DeLorean does in a race, because I've only ever seen them really in link-ups, as far as I can remember. And at least they do set off this time. Both accelerations aren't very great, and you can see they're starting to pull on me a little bit here. And I forgot that I have, oh god, I don't have drifting on, but as you can see there, that was a pretty good corner. I have to see if it keeps up like that. But yeah, very, very smooth cornering, and as long as you don't, you don't get to drift, because obviously we've turned drift off, or like drift tapping off. But yeah, their DeLorean's sliding all over the place, whereas our Porsche is firmly stuck to the ground, and doing mighty fine indeed. Yeah, they're going very wide. I don't think cornering is really for the DeLorean, but in this playlist we do have this cornery sort of circuit, which is the first one we're doing, and it does switch to some more high speed action, so again we'll get a bit of a taste of both sides of this car. Of course, I could have entered this car into one of the new Gauntlet playlists, which is it's a playlist where you have like a race with other people, but there's also cops, and there's 3 races in the playlist, and the further you, like the first player starts on heat level 3, the second starts on heat level 4, the 5th one starts on heat level 5, and if you crash, then like crash out completely, then you lose all of the money, and I think you get kicked out of the playlist. So it's a very risk rewardy thing, and overall it seemed like a lot of fun, but I want to build like my own car, my own, just like a separate card just for gauntlet playlists, again in each category. But for this category in S-Class, the Porsche GT3 RS, it's pretty good in those corners. But next up, I'm pretty sure it's the next one, we've got a much more high-speed circuit, so see you for the start of that. Okay then. I can't get over how cool this car looks, by the way. I love the customization we've done for it. I think it looks amazing. Also, this person's DeLorean's pretty cool. Pretty cool car, so... but, unfortunately for them, to prove... Oh, they've got a terrible start, which is definitely unfortunate for them, but... what I was going to say is, unfortunately for them, we need to decimate them in this car to prove that Porsche is the better brand, even though DeLorean's not really a mainstream brand. But we got to show them who's boss. As they're actually right up our diffuser here, giving us a bit of a bum draft, and I've gone straight into a car there. That's not recommended in the race, believe it or not. Fine, because we're in a Porsche, so we're going to catch up to them, and we're going to prove that after we're going to prove actually that if they crash, then that's going to help us a lot. Oh god, okay. We're going to prove that after 75 years, they still make brilliant cars. So we'll do Porsche proud here by... Oh! Well, they don't make off-road cars, that's for sure. Or if they do, then they definitely haven't equipped any of the items into here, because that was a bit slidey out there, which isn't what we wanted, but maybe they'll make a mistake up ahead. Not a... Whoa, I've never seen... Oh god. Oops. I've never seen that line before, but that's a shortcut I never knew, but there we go. I like that shortcut now from this individual in DeLorean. So, oh yeah, they've not taken that corner well. I've caught up a bit there, but again they're just gonna sort of drift away a bit here as we go through here. So this, I think we're coming to the end here. So yeah, there it is. There's the end. So unfortunately, it's 1-1. DMC DeLorean versus Porsche GT3 RS. But obviously, it's down to the decider of rapid transit, and hopefully we can go ahead and win. All right, here we go. I've sort of started to get really good at the starts here, which I am proud of, but yeah, we're gonna try and cover the inside, but not a whole lot we could do, if I'm honest. So now we just need to stick with them and hopefully get them through the corners. Bit of a tap, but still pretty clean racing. Interesting line they've taken there, actually. But here we go. This is where... Oh god, okay. This is where climbing up the speed, we start to lose out to other cars like the DeLorean, I guess. So yeah, this is going to be a tough one to win, but if they continue making mistakes, then there's a chance. We have caught up a bunch of time here actually, and oh no, just blocked us. So that first corner could be good enough for us to catch up to them, but I don't know about sticking with them throughout this next section, because yeah, we're just not quite fast enough in the straights. But in this corner here, can we get them? Oh, sorry, oops. I mean, they did turn across me a bit, but okay. I'm gonna slow down a little bit to help them out there. But I mean, Alright, now we go, now we bolt. Because they're gonna, yeah, that was already a bit... Oh, no, actually, that was pretty good. Unless they're trying to stay behind. Oh, they're not anymore. Hopefully they don't spin me out. Hopefully they've seen that I do a good gesture of... Oh, God. I do a good gesture of, Oh, come on, where's my extra boost? Well, now I don't know if we can win this. We could have won it, but I decided to slow down for this man, and then... Oh, wait, it's crashed here. It's crashed here a little bit. He's gone way off-road, and he just came back on the circuit. Oh, no! Wait, that took him out a bit. There's still a chance. Not really, though, because this is like the straightaway part, but maybe we can get them. Just please give me more boost. Nah, they've got this. Damn, that was intense though. That was good. Less than a second separated us. Probably about 4 tenths, I think that said. But in the end, she does just about win out. Oh, we got the same car as our background car, I think. Or does she might actually have the WRX from 2005, but yeah, solid race. That was pretty good. Sort of sucks at the end that like I spun her out, but I feel like she turned across me a bit there. But maybe I'll have to go back and have a look at it and rewatch this video. But sorry, oops. But anyway, that is gonna do it for today, guys. There she goes. I think that's her anyway. Assuming it's her. There we go though, that is it for today's video. So if you did enjoy, then be sure to go ahead and hit the like button, comment on anything you enjoyed below, subscribe if you enjoy all of my content. Until then, this has been Chief Dog 74 with my brilliant car, and I'll see you guys next time.